You're not beating the round mean queen allegation, that's for sure.
The what? Welcome back to Hot Take Sports, episode 177, I think is what I said before. Nice. What a
Back-to-back
beautiful day it is. Look at Leo. He's alive, alert, awake, enthusiastic. So happy to be off at night shift. How you doing today?
Pretty good. It was actually a really good Monday. It was nice to be out and the sunlight, and this whole week is going to be great weather, and it's going to be a good week. Doing pretty good. Clayton, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. Two solid workouts today. Pretty happy about that. I'm getting swamped with schoolwork, but that's what I get for thinking I'd be refreshed and recharged coming back from break. So
Yeah,
we
never
can,
worked.
we can move on from that, I guess. Child,
I'm on spring break. Brady.
Attaboy. A whole lot of nothing today.
Mhm.
Attaboy.
I don't think that's different from his everyday life, but all right. I'm good. I've had a good day. Been
So
productive. Spent time with my family today. I went to my house to clean my old car so I can get ready to sell it. And I ended up seeing my nephew and two of my three grandparents today. Completely unintentional. So that was a W. My football team is spending money, which we will definitely be diving into. It's warming. Quality Monday.
Oh, yeah.
Matthias?
Been a good day so far. Had a chill day at work. Didn't feel totally destroyed by the time change. I'm joining the petition to get rid of that. Are we all on board? Can we
Yeah.
do some time changes?
Yeah,
now?
the farmers.
Yeah, I'm okay.
I don't
They
care.
have headlights on their tractors now.
Yeah, they're fine. They can work into the night whenever they want to. Trust me, I know some of them. But yeah, got a decent leg day in. I'm going golfing tomorrow. Already got the tea time for after work. Let's go record the podcast. So without further ado, it sounds like we got a lot to go. So let's dive right in.
So the last time we talked, the only two major moves was Debo to the Commanders for a fifth and T. Higgins getting franchise tag. Since then, there has been all sorts of fun things. We'll start Tuesday. Saquon Barkley, 2-year, $41.2 million extension with the Eagles.
Deserved.
Yes. The Cowboys re-signed defensive tackle Osa Odigizua for 4 years, $80 million.
Cool.
All right.
And the Jets cut Devontae Adams, and he has since signed with the Rams for 2 years, $46 million. I just shoved that up there together because he's one of the only two release players that signed already, I think.
I can't believe he's making that much money.
I know, it just seems absurd.
Oh.
Maybe he revives under Matt Stafford. I don't know.
Maybe.
Let her ride.
Um,
He'll be number 2 behind Puka.
true.
Hey, you watch. Puka's his favorite.
Now.
I mean, yeah, if he likes
Dennis' favorite.
Puka to the point where Cooper Kupp is out of town, so
Cooper Kupp's not just out of town. He's gonna get cut.
yeah,
Not even traded.
he's getting ran out of town. I guess that's what I was going for. But,
Apparently.
Wednesday, Sam Hubbard retired, Ohio State GOAT. First career touchdown in his last play. That was pretty cool. Max Crosby signed for 3 years, $106.5 million extension with the Raiders. Then Joey Bosa and Tyler Lockett both got cut by their teams. Yeah. So Thursday, meme legend Tommy DeVito, for some reason, is still on the Giants. The Rams re-signed Tutu Atwell for more than the Commanders re-signed Bobby Wagner. Because Tutu got 1 and 10 and Bobby got 1 and 9.5.
Tutu Atwell got $10 million just to sprint down the sideline every play.
Yes.
Yes.
The Jaguars cut Evan Ingram and half their wide receiver room and then traded Christian Kirk to the division rival Texans for a 7th round pick.
So what's the Texans receiving core now?
As of right now, it would be Nico Collins, Tank Dell, who's not even playing this year, and Christian Kirk.
So next year it'll just be Nico Collins because Kirk's in the last year of his contract. Oh wait, no, I guess Tank Dell will be back for this year. So yeah.
Dalton Schultz still their tight end?
Yes.
Yeah.
yes.
It's pretty good receiving core.
Former Chronic. behind him.
It's true.
Have you never heard
One,
that?
one
nickname?
more time.
Farmer Gronk.
Kate Stover.
Oh no, I've never heard it called that. No, I've
heard
heard
it.
something new every day. True.
Not an Ohio State ball knows.
You're right. I've been diving too deep into the NBA ball knowledge recently.
You?
You poor soul.
The NBA? You?
Literally just me bullying SGA in the group chat. That was it.
That's fair. As
So
you should.
Friday,
Flocker.
the Seahawks traded Geno Smith to the Raiders for a third-round pick. That one kind of caught people by surprise as Seahawks South is starting to form. The Bucks re-signed franchise legend Levante David for another year. Commanders cut their Pro Bowl DT Jonathan Allen. Nothing major.
Yeah, the
Um,
Seahawks really just kind of sold off their team so far, huh?
Kind of.
yeah, they're like doing a complete overhaul. It's very interesting.
I mean, they were never going to be great. They were always just going to be kind of average with the
With-
team they had. So
Yeah.
Now
Yes.
they get the goat,
Sam Darnold or Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Samuel Darnold.
All right,
It's true.
the greatest middleman
Yeah.
in the NFL.
Oh, shoot. So then we go Saturday. Saturday was pretty much national re-sign whatever players you want to keep day. The big ones were the Bills extended Greg Rousseau for $4 and $80. Not that Zach Ertz really matters, but he got brought back for another year. And the Bengals gave Mike Gesicki 3 years and $25.5 million.
Before they paid Jamar Chase,
Or T Higgins. for
or
that
T
point.
Higgins,
Which
or,
Gesicki-
or the defensive guy.
I said, well, I think he's getting traded.
You got to get the core players first.
Well, Gesicki played really well, but only when T Higgins was out. So,
Well, I mean, that
Gotta
does
get
move
the
him
core
up the receiving
Yeah.
list. So I suppose.
and then the Chiefs re-signed Hollywood Brown for 1 year, $11 million on the same day that Xavier Worthy got arrested.
It's just it's a track record now.
The Chiefs are turning into the winning Raiders.
Yeah.
Or just Georgia. Slightly different. Theirs is assault and not DUIs.
well, Worthy's was assault. It was domestic assault.
Yeah.
It was blocking,
Who was the third one?
obstructing the
It looked
breathing of a house member.
because it was Rice and Worthy. Then who was the third one? Because it looked like Diop. I didn't think Diop had done anything illegal.
I thought it was
Darius
just,
Tony.
That's right.
No.
There's Tony.
I was gonna go with Patrick Mahomes' dad.
Yeah.
I was
The Mahomes family can have their own version.
gonna go Kareem Hunt, but
Oh yeah, it's a
Also
good one
had
too.
past issues.
At least the Chiefs haven't allegedly killed anybody.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
So today was the start of the legal tampering period, but there was some stuff that came out yesterday. Devontae Adams contract, which I already mentioned. Josh Allen became the highest paid quarterback in the league, signed a 6-year, $330 million extension, which really only added 2 years and like $100 million to his contract.
Only.
Well, the only was for the 2 years, but
Uh,
$100 million is quite a bit.
$250 guaranteed, highest guaranteed money ever.
Yeah, I was using the score and they didn't have any of their guaranteed money, so and I did not have the time to just be like seeking out guaranteed money. Another big extension that day, the Browns survived Myles Garrett's trade request by giving him $4 and $160 million, the highest paid non-quarterback ever. Again, RIP to the Bengals.
And I'll do this now. R.I.P. to the Bengals, Steelers. Who's the other one we said the other night?
Yeah, it was just the only two. Oh, the Cowboys.
And the Cowboys, because of Mike Parsons.
He's already come out and said he doesn't want to be the highest paid.
Oh, well, then you're right.
That's nice.
You might get lucky.
It's nice having a team
Team
for
player.
a guy.
At
Put the
CD
quotes
Lamb.
there.
In quotes.
At Dak.
Hey, don't worry. They had their contract restructured, so they both like freed up 20 mil each.
Yeah, so did Deshaun Watson.
No, but he's a rapist, so I
Oh.
mean, different guy.
That changes everything.
Is that all this?
Who the Browns are telling, you're not allowed in the building. But
Again,
trade if you want to.
That is only you saying that because they cannot physically tell him that.
Well, they can.
No, they can't.
Yeah.
That's how
They will
that's how
they
union
will
grievances get
medically
filed.
Put him on IR, and then they'd be like, "Hey,
You can
you're
still
gonna
come in
stay
for
on
treatment.
IR the whole time."
I mean, it's not usually in.
Not
but-
that true. This ankle, guys. Calm down.
Vikings re-signed Aaron Jones for 2 years, $20 million. Chiefs
Hey.
re-signed Nick Bolton for 3 and 45.
Rip the greatest celebration run in NFL history. Bynum sided with the Colts.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Former Vikings safety.
Yes,
Linebacker.
yes.
I don't know where he plays.
But yeah, RIP to that. Then we had the Steelers traded a 2025 second round pick for DK Metcalf and then signed him to a 5-year, $150 million extension.
35.5 mil per year. Sounds right.
Yeah, I'm glad DK got everything he wanted.
It's what at least the AAV is 30.
That'll teach him.
He wanted money, nice weather, quarterback, and a chance to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
They only got
At
one.
least he got money. I actually don't know if any of those things are true. It's just funny to see
At
the
least
meme.
the warm weather is true.
He wanted to at least go to. I think he wanted to go to the Chargers actually.
he wanted to go to
Funny.
somewhere with a steady quarterback, like a decent quarterback group.
He got traded to the Steelers.
Yeah.
Oh, he's bound to get one that hides in the darkness with some recreational plants.
Did you see that Chris Boswell posted a picture of himself throwing a pass and said, "Don't worry, guys, I got it. DK and GP down there somewhere." Yeah.
MMA match for number 14, baby. Here we go.
Can you slow down and say that for me one more time?
MMA match for who gets to wear number 14.
Between DK and George Pickens. Okay,
Yes.
I'm there now.
Yes.
Like that, all the words that you said blended together. And I was like,
Sorry.
I would pay
Yeah,
good
there was a
money
lot.
to watch that.
And then the last thing I
weight
had.
classes are a little off.
Yeah.
If I had to guess, I assume DK's outweighing George Pickens by a couple.
Yeah. And I think he's like at least, I think he's a whole 3 inches taller at least. Like,
Well, height doesn't matter.
well, yeah, but the reach and he's already that much bigger.
But the
so.
fact that DK benches 450 pounds,
Yeah,
that might change it.
maybe allegedly. Then the last thing I had from yesterday that bled over into today is the fact that the Pats have spent a crap ton of money. I'll dive into that a little bit later when I talk about my team. So for now, we'll dive into major stuff today. Talked about Sam Darnold already a little bit ago. Seahawks signed him for 3 years, $110.5 million. The Bucks re-signed Chris Godwin, 3 years, $66 million, and they also signed Hassan Reddick for a year with $14 million.
So is Jackson Smith and Jigba going to be a high pick in fantasy this year?
I think so.
I
I think if they get a decent wide receiver too, I think he will be.
I don't know.
But
Do
yeah.
you trust the Sam Darnold magic to continue? I mean, he's definitely going to be wide receiver 1 now. Who else is he going to be?
I mean, Gino still played well in the new guy's offense. I can't remember what his name is now off the top of my head. But like, I mean, there was a point in time where he was like second or third in the league in passing yards last year. I mean, he was still pretty good throughout the year. So I think as long as they get a couple decent receivers to fill out the scheme, I think there's honestly a good chance. Do any of you guys remember who the head coaches were while Sam Darnold was in New York?
no.
Goodness, no.
Because
Was
like,
he after Adam Gase?
well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I can't remember if he was with Gase or if he was after Gase. So I almost want to say Todd Bowles.
I don't know. Give a computer, Google it.
Clayton's Google that. I can see it.
What I'm doing. He would have got there in 2018. Todd Bowles might have drafted him, but Adam Gase was the one who was there primarily.
Okay. I think Bowles and Gase are both defensive coaches, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember.
24 and 40 and 9 and 23.
Yeah, not good. But I mean, he spent at least the last 2 seasons with some higher powered offensive coaching between the 49ers and the Minnesota Vikings. So, are you done?
Nah, it just fits the vibe for the day. Sorry.
So I think an offensive scheme will benefit him still pretty well. But
It'll
yeah,
be a fun little duo.
yeah.
They don't have anything else. They're gonna suck. That's the point.
I'm just waiting for whoever the Seahawks bring in to be wide receiver 2 to all of a sudden go on the same run that Jordan Addison did at the end of the year last year. Just getting fed every game because they slowly start double or triple teaming JSN.
Could be. I don't see it. I don't think we should be comparing Jackson Smith and Jigba to Justin Jefferson. But
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
I think the upside's there though. I do. I'm a firm believer that JSN could be at least close to that good.
it's a hot take.
It is a hot take.
Put it on the board.
I'm a JSN believer.
Well, there's no.
Nah.
He's not saying he's gonna be better than this year.
I'm not even saying
Unless
he
you
would be
wanna
better
say
than him ever. I think he has the upside to at least get close to Jenna's.
Got there.
Words are hard.
Sorry. I guess it is possible. I don't see it, but
Yeah. But yeah, and then I was going to stop after the Bucks actually, so that worked too. I'm really curious to see how Chris Godwin comes back from his ankle injury at the end of last season.
it'd be fine.
Yeah, or
I
just
think
also
that's part of the
some
reason
those
why he
harder
didn't want to
injuries.
go to New England.
Oh yeah, like it made me sad that he didn't want to go there, but at the same time, coming off of that injury, being somewhere that cold is probably not the best.
That's what I mean. You don't want to be cutting on that in December in Massachusetts.
No. I do kind of like the Hassan Reddick signing though for them. I think the Bucks have had a good front seven for the last few years, and I think that makes it even better. So I guess we'll see what happens with that. The Commanders, they acquired probably future Texans Hall of Famer left tackle Laremy Tunsil and a 4th-round pick from the Texans for a 3rd and 7th this year and a 2nd and 6th next year, as well as signing defensive tackle Javon Kinlaw for 3 years, $45 million.
Commanders stacked up after making a conference championship run.
Yeah, I really like the outlook for them this year. Do either of you have anything to say before I continue?
No.
No, I just hope Jaden Daniels doesn't have a sophomore slump. I like to see him keep being really good.
I'm just
You know
doing a
who
lot
I
of
do
talking.
want to see have a sophomore slump. He wears red, white, and blue. He's your quarterback.
I know. No, I know. I was trying to think of a player on a different team that I could just spit out, and there was nothing coming to my mind. And I was really just
Yeah, sorry, it's Drake May.
I knew it was Drake May. I was just trying to find a deflection.
Well,
They did sign the patch up though.
Hey,
that's
we will-
true.
we
When
will get
Drake
there.
May sucks this year, they do have somebody that can throw in that'll be fun.
Wrong, but we will get there because they signed like 10 players. So I'm just gonna try to spew them all off at the same time.
10?
Let me count here.
Yeah, it's
1,
it was-
2, 3, 4, 5.
They still
6.
have over 100 mil to spend. Yeah.
I think we've signed seven players.
It's because all the good players didn't actually want to go.
Oh wait,
DK,
I lied.
Godwin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well,
Too
DK
many for me to count.
just got traded because that's where Seattle's at.
Not important.
Fair enough.
Brady wanted him. So
That
Okay. fair.
I want any decently talented wide receiver that can breathe and catch the football and run fast.
you know what would make me so happy?
So Scotty Miller, wide receiver one.
Hey, there we go.
Is he on a team?
You asked
No,
for it.
he's
Scotty Miller's available.
I hope Joey Bosa goes to the Browns. Goes and be a 1-2 with Myles Garrett. That'd be so fun.
See,
It would be, but it's not happening because he's going to play with his brother.
that was going to be what I said.
Yeah, that would make sense too.
Yeah, and we got go
Bro,
ring
we
chase
ain't
with
got
your
the
brother.
money for that.
Ring chase with the Niners.
No,
I mean, they do
They're-
still have a chance to be
they're
pretty good.
shopping Brandon Ayuk.
I was gonna say with what? George Kittle's as much in the WWE as he is in the NFL. Debo's gone. Ayuk's had a foot out the door for the last year and a half.
Well,
McCaffrey, we can pray he gets dad strength and is an MVP again, but who knows?
Yeah, I mean, it's all just going to depend, I guess, on CMC and if Ricky Pearsall actually takes the next step like they think. And
And
Lord knows what Juwan Jennings is.
I don't know if you've seen the guys that they're depending on for their defense to be in one piece, but they're not exactly young anymore.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, you never know. Like we thought there was no chance Stafford was going to win a ring with LA because his offense was not any good. So
I did. No, yeah, the Rams.
I don't
were-
recall that, but
the
okay.
Rams were set up to be good at least the first year when they
Right.
traded for Stafford, maybe 2 years, and they got it done in that time.
Yeah.
Who knows? I don't know. Like as cool as I think it would be for him to be on the Browns, I still think I would rather see him team up with Nick just for even if it's just for one
I
season.
don't think the Browns have enough money to get him either.
Well, not anymore.
I don't know how much money he's worth.
Well, he was making 20 million or over
Well,
20
he
million.
was
He got
supposed to
cut.
make 23, I think,
Yeah.
is what the number was.
I
But
think
they
you're
cut
right.
him, so he's definitely not worth that much.
No. And their DNs and edge rushers are getting bags out in this because they're still a good handful.
Yeah, but once again, he's definitely not Miles Garrett, Max
No.
Crosby, Micah.
No, but like the Cardinals signed Josh Sweat for 4 and 76 and a
Well,
half,
okay,
like-
let's not act like the Cardinals are the gold standard for franchises.
No,
in the
but I
NFL.
mean the point is a guy like Josh Sweat still got like 18 million per. So Joey Bosa's probably gonna. I could see Joey Bosa getting something not necessarily as high in terms of money as Devontae Adams, but like a similar contract style.
I think he's gonna get like 1 for 12 with a bunch of incentives
I was going to say
for making like all pro and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
so it'd be around 15. I was thinking 1 year for 15 or 2 year for 20.
25
Oh, but
or 30.
The
Yeah.
Chargers gave Khalil Mack 18 million for 1 year, and that's about one of the only other reasons I think Bosa will be in that range.
Could be.
Because I'm pretty sure Bosa's a year or two younger.
Yes.
Has to be. Well, I know the Bengals need defensive help. He can come back to Ohio over there too.
Yeah.
That's
Dude, if you put that guy with Miles Garrett, look out. Look out.
It'd be fun.
They would unfortunately never trade him to the Browns, but it would be I would enjoy it. Jimmy G somehow stays in the league. He re-signed with the Rams. Not sure how that happened.
Bro keeps a job.
The Falcons released franchise great D tackle Grady Jarrett, who immediately goes to the Bears for 3 years, 43 and a half. I didn't list any of them on here, but the Bears have signed or have traded for and signed a bunch of veteran O-linemen. So they're actually trying to protect Caleb Williams.
All right, so hear me out. This is not a hot take I believe in, but it popped into my head, so I'm going to say it anyways. Bears go on a Pistons-like run this year.
I can honestly see it.
I mean, I think they're going to be good this year, even before you said that.
All right, this guy just said the Bears are going to be good.
Well, I mean, the baseline for the
Hey,
Bears
whatever
being good
you're
is
hiding
still
in that
top 10
room,
wins.
share it.
The Bears literally all depend on Caleb Williams. They have enough weapons. They have a decent running back.
I think it depends on a lot of things.
Well, I do see a world where the Bears can win 10 games. I mean, they started 4-2 last year. It's not like they can't get out to a decent start, and now they actually have a veteran O line instead of randos
Hopefully they have
getting
a
thrown out
competent
there.
coach too.
Yeah, a coach that has absolutely showcased the hell out of Jared Goff the last 2 years, and the offensive pieces there. I mean, like I know they at least lost Keenan Allen, so
They
I
haven't-
can't
they
remember
haven't
who they have.
totally lost Keenan Allen yet.
Oh.
They still could resign him.
Yeah, that's right. Doomsday was there. I knew I was forgetting one between the three. DJ Moore and Roman Doomsday. I still think that could be a really good 1-2 punch. Taylor Swift signed a multi-year, right? So Swift is still there?
Swift, I think he signed a 3
I
years.
thought it was 2 or 3.
They also rumored to draft Ashton Genty now.
Everybody's rumored to draft Ashton Genty. That's how it works.
As you should.
I mean, yeah,
I'm rumored to draft Ashton GT.
real. Me
Well,
too,
after-
depending on what team he goes to. But yeah, I mean, there is a world where the Bears win 10 games next year.
It's
There
this
is.
world.
But
Could be.
the Bears usually bear.
Bears going Bears. Del Bears.
Oh, hey, if the Lions eventually got out of Lions, are gonna Lion. Anything's possible.
Did they? Did they make it out?
I mean, they're not perennially 4-win team now. They've been good the last 3 seasons.
Yeah, but was the Lions gonna Lion ever a thing?
No.
I think the Browns gonna Brown is a thing.
That's true. Maybe
Yeah.
it's just the whole general Detroit sports thing in the 2010s and beyond. That's been a rough time. So
I'll give you that.
yeah. Speaking of the Lions, they signed DJ Reed, corner, for 3 years, $48 million. From the Jets, he was pretty good, but He was on the Jets.
Good signing. They need more depth there.
Yes. Yeah, there's been all sorts of corners that got back today too. The Colts mentioned them a little bit ago for signing Cam Bynum. They signed former Niner Trevarius Ward for 3 and $60. And they actually just lost their center, who I think Ryan Kelly went to Ohio State. Leo, does that sound right?
Who?
Ryan Kelly. He's a center.
He reaches deep into the bag.
I said, like, I
It
feel like
sounds familiar.
that's what I'm thinking.
You
I
said Ryan.
yeah, Ryan Kelly. He's been with the Colts for a while, multi-time Pro Bowler, I believe.
Still a legend.
Go.
Different kind of legend.
Went to Alabama.
Oh, okay.
Ryan Patrick Kelly is an American football center for the Indianapolis Colts. In the 2016 NFL Draft, the Colts selected Kelly in the first round after he played college football for the Alabama Crimson Tide.
Okay.
Should you have said that any more monotones?
During his time at Alabama's scouts
Yes,
considered
yes, you
him
could have.
respected later in
I'm gonna put
2020.
auto-tune on it.
Kelly signed a rookie extension that lasted until 2024.
Yeah,
Questions you want to ask?
No, that was good. Thank you.
maybe. Now I'm trying to figure out who it was not to Ohio State that I was thinking of. Another time. Speaking of previously the Jets at Ohio State, Justin Fields, 2 years, $40 million for the Jets, reunites with Garrett Wilson. 30 guaranteed.
Bag.
Hey,
For
you know,
him, bag.
you know,
I mean,
facts.
Yeah.
You know what they say? If you're gonna suck,
might as
suck
well
and be
suck
fun.
in New York, dude.
Oh,
I am-
you can do that too.
Jets could
Say it.
win 10 games this year. They had a good defense last year.
I think you two need to make a bet on who's gonna win more games between the Bears and the Jets.
Hello.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'll tell him. Yeah, I just got off the phone. They said you're full of shit.
Can you get the statement?
No way, dude.
I'm-
There's no way the New York Jets win more than 10 games.
The Jets are going to be in the bottom half of the division again. I
Please.
know that
Put
much.
$20 on it.
I will
he's gonna
buy
win more.
Justin Fields jersey.
All right, well that's
It's
cheap.
enough.
It's a high statement.
that's
Yeah,
not-
like
Let me
One of the best
think of
offensive
something for this, and we'll come back to it because I'm definitely interested.
put 10 down that they don't win more than 7
$20.
games.
Justin Fields is 10 times more a quarterback than Aaron Rodgers is right now.
Aaron Rodgers isn't the quarterback of the Bears.
Of the Jets,
Yeah, so
he's still a way better quarterback than Aaron Rodgers.
you think?
Yes.
Okay, he's a better athlete.
I mean,
I don't know if he's a better quarterback.
I definitely wish we would have gotten to
Rodgers
see
is-
more than 6 games out of Justin Fields last year.
Still on the phone with them, huh? Same guys.
They put me on hold. I'm trying to tell them about it, but they really.
It's because they're analyzing his drug test.
Yes. Aaron Rodgers last year, Justin Fields 10 times better than him.
Did
Well, I mean-
Aaron Rodgers almost over 4,000 yards last year?
Aaron Rodgers threw for more yards than Josh Allen did last year.
A down year for Aaron
Yeesh.
Rodgers
Really?
was a good year
Yes.
for the quarterback.
Because he
Yes.
kind of sucked.
He didn't suck though. Like he was good.
Yeah, it was really weird because
Didn't he like triple his picks
I'm
though?
pulling him up.
the first 2 weeks were horrendous, and then week 3 they kind of opened it up and he started to look a little bit better, but the team was just still garbage.
No, he sucked the back half, and he literally benched himself.
Well,
Clayton, how much
that
time do we got?
We got 9 minutes. We're good.
Oh,
I was gonna say I figure I'll just comb through the rest of it, that we can actually talk in the back end.
yeah. Well, yeah. We'll take a break and,
That'll do.
but not yet. We'll wait till see if Leo can find this first.
I am almost done, by the way. I swear.
Why don't you just look up Aaron Rodgers seasons?
I did. I looked
Okay.
up Aaron Rodgers on ESPN and it just popped up 5 articles.
Oh no, you
I didn't even pop
just
up
go
the
to
player.
Pro
Brady,
Football.
finish
Reference.
while Leo's looking.
That's
He found it.
Okay.
Rodgers threw for 3,900 passing yards.
What was his touchdown interception ratio?
I'm looking.
Oh,
It was
shit.
28-11.
Oh,
Like that's literally
That's
a
He
good
went
year.
through
for him.
11 picks.
Yeah, that's literally a good year. He was sacked 40 times.
All right, that makes sense.
yeah, that'll do it.
I'm
'Cause
telling
it
you right
felt
now.
like he threw 20 picks.
I'm telling you
Holy
right
cow.
now. Justin Fields will be in the exact same situation that he had in Chicago. He won't have anyone
can
to
see it.
protect him.
I don't have one good wide receiver that he's trying to
The
throw it
only
down the field to
difference
every
is-
play.
The only difference is he's making more money.
Well, and he'll have Brees Hall this time.
And they're not intentionally trying to bench him.
Well,
Because
yeah,
everybody
that's
knew
true,
it
too.
wasn't his team with
Yeah,
the Steelers,
that's true.
unfortunately.
Well,
It was always
I
gonna be
thinking
Russ.
Bears.
Well, that too. But but like I meant last year.
The
Yeah.
Steelers sold. I think they sold there, and not
Yeah.
just not keeping Fields.
I do kind of think now that they are going to get Rodgers.
I think your floor is higher with Russell Wilson, but you can develop more with Justin Fields.
I think the future was brighter if they would have just stuck it out and then just have Russ still help Fields.
Yeah,
From being a backup perspective.
That's basically what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
you're probably more likely to make the playoffs this year with Russell Wilson. Yeah.
yes.
He is a more highly touted quarterback. He's more
He's
experienced.
won a Super Bowl.
He's done
I
it
mean,
before. Yeah. But Justin Fields is going to be a better option long term, more chance to develop. Learning under Mike Tomlin is never a bad thing.
And it's not like he wasn't good when they went 4-2 in his first 6 games.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't chucking touchdowns around a
Yeah.
lot, but
he
They're
also
making
wasn't
plays.
making stupid mistakes and all that.
They won
Because
games.
obviously for the Pittsburgh Steelers to be successful, they just need to have a somewhat competent offense to go along with their good defense.
I mean, hey, if you win 4 out of every 6 games in the NFL, you're doing pretty good.
Yep.
All right. So going together.
I'm just gonna rip off a bunch of things that aren't our teams, and then we'll dive into those. Packers signed guard Aaron Banks for 4 years, $77 million, and corner Nate Hobbs for $4 and $48.
Neither of those matter. Just throwing those on the list, by the way.
I don't know that guy's name.
I have never heard of him either. The only reason I threw him on there is because they signed some dude I've never heard of to 4 years, $77 million. It was more the bag than the
All right.
fact that I don't know him. That was why I wanted to bring it up. I don't know who he is, but he got a bag.
Good for him.
I mentioned
Shout out.
Josh Sweat. The Chargers have even less wide receivers than before because Josh Palmer is now going to get throws from Josh Allen.
Yeah, but he barely counted anyways.
Yeah, but now it's just
Shout out to
funny.
the Bills for getting another below average wide receiver for their MVP quarterback.
The Giants tried to make a decent signing Marshawn Lattimore's former tandem partner, Paulson Devo. He got $18 million a year too. I think the math there, 3 and 54.
Yep.
Okay. And another Giant signing, despite saying every year that he wants out of New York, Darius Slayton still re-signed for 3 years, $36 million.
Money talks, baby.
And then former 49er Trey Greenlaw, who infamously tore his ACL on the sideline 2 years ago, Super Bowl, signed with the Broncos for 3 and 35. And the Panthers extended their young stud corner J.C. Horn for 4 years, $100 million.
That made him the highest paid defensive back in NFL history, by the way.
Seriously?
Yes.
I didn't realize
Yes. That is
Yes.
It's insane.
It
That's
was
wild.
absolutely borderline stupid.
It was
I can
stupid.
think of
It was no borderline.
5 quarterbacks who are better than him.
It was no
Yeah,
borderline.
was.
It was stupid.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
wild.
But it's also the Panthers, so
They,
to each their own.
they like the Patriots, have been handing out bags because they also signed Raiders safety Trevon Merrick for 3 and 51.
Sheesh.
Yeah,
so it didn't click into my head till right now that even Greenlaw left the 49ers. So now it's just Fred Warner on defense.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes.
And it's
Fred
an
Warner,
older-
Nick Bosa.
And he's old. They're cooked. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. There is no ring chasing. I was wrong.
Yeah.
You say that again?
Yeah, I did say I was wrong. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Now the most impactful move of the entire day. Clayton has escaped Isaac's DTR love. Kenny Pickett is now the Browns' backup. As DTR and a 2025 fifth-round pick are Eagles.
As of right now, Kenny Pickett is the starter.
You had to give up a pick to get rid of DTR.
That's crazy, man. Okay.
It's still an upgrade than DTR. I don't know by how much, but it's still an upgrade.
No, Kenny Pickett can low-key be a competent quarterback. He's not a good quarterback, but he can be a
As long
competent.
as the fake slide is in play.
How much-
I don't-
Isaac, that's one of the only people on your roster with a Super Bowl ring.
You're not wrong. Like how much time do we have left?
We have 3 minutes, but I just want to say that we probably offered a 7th-round pick with DTR, but the Eagles were like, nah, you kidding me? We got to take DTR up that crap.
When was Kenny Pickett drafted though? That's
He
the
was
question.
20th overall. In
I think
2020.
it was the same
2020?
draft as DTR.
Yeah, so I mean that's not that bad.
Who's asking year, I think.
Both. I wanted both. I want to pick in year.
He was the like best quarterback his year. That's the problem. That quarterback class was garbage.
Yeah.
Yes. But I will talk more about Kenny Pickett right after the break.
How much do you have to talk about? You got more than 2 minutes on Kenny Pickett?
Well, it's more about the Browns.
I was gonna say,
flowing locks. That's all you need to say.
I was gonna say, we'll
And
actually
gloves on his tiny little hands. All right, well, let's talk more about it after the break.
Can we talk about Kenny Pickett?
hang on.
Yeah, go ahead. Talk about Kenny Pickett, Isaac. Go for it.
We're
Let him
back.
have it, Brady.
We're back, by the way.
We've been back.
Yes.
Start that whenever you want.
So,
Jesus.
The Lions.
No. The Browns?
yes.
Do you? Use your words.
Yes.
Other than
He looked over at me and I was
Yeah.
literally just like this.
So we talked about the Browns trading for Kenny Pickett. Could we see a Kenny Pickett resurgent like Sam Darnold?
No.
Nah.
No, but
It's not
only
me,
because
dog.
Sam Darnold played on way better teams.
Our franchise is where quarterbacks go to die.
I'm still trying to figure out why you asked that question.
Yeah.
Why not?
No, I mean Kenny Pickett could
Because
be
our
on the same
team
skill
is
level
where
as Sam Darnold.
quarterbacks go to die.
It's just the Vikings are a solid football team. So and the Browns are Myles Garrett. That's about it.
Yeah, I don't. I have zero faith in Kenny Pickett personally. I'm just really glad that you brought that up a mere like 2 hours after I said, "Well, here's another backup quarterback for Isaac to glorify" in the group chat.
I'm not saying Kenny Pickett's the solution at all, but I just wanted to throw that out there because I don't know, I feel like every sucky quarterback's seeing that thrown out there now, so I would throw it out there.
Hey.
I think you mean failed first round pick quarterbacks.
Yes.
I don't think anybody's out here going, Nathan Peterman still got in the tank. No, it's just a failed first rounders.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take,
Right.
Isaac. If you just keep saying one of these crap quarterbacks is going to resurge with the Browns, eventually you're going to get one right.
No, it won't.
I'm not
It's the
saying Kenny
Browns.
Pickett's
You believed in Cam Newton and Mac Jones. Your record is not much better than his.
Yeah, but mine's 2 and his is like 18.
Technically,
And
Kenny
all
Pickett has a winning record as a starting QB. Technically.
I'm not defending him now.
And technically, Mac Jones is a Pro Bowler, boy.
And so is Tyler Huntley.
Exactly.
But Kenny Pickett's a Super Bowl.
I'm pretty
That's true.
I'm pretty sure Kenny Pickett also has gone to a Pro Bowl.
Did
No.
he? I don't think so.
No.
I thought he snuck in 1 year.
No.
Doesn't
Because
feel-
he, like Mac, was
Yeah,
only good his
so.
first year. And even then, I think good was a stretch.
Could be wrong. But he's kind of coming back to a system where it was kind of like the Steelers, mostly run heavy.
You guys have a system?
Yeah, whatever this, it'll be more running this year, play action, because we're going back to this fancy offense.
Their system is throw the ball to Jerry Jeudy.
He is 15-10 as a quarterback.
That's wild.
Yes, it's absolutely wild. And I believe we'll still go out and get at least 2 more quarterbacks, right, Clayton?
Say that again. I was looking at something else. I
Okay.
have another point.
Okay. I say we'll probably go out and get at least 2 more quarterbacks, right?
We'll sign an undrafted free agent, and I think we'll draft him.
Undrafted free agent, you think?
Yeah.
I think
Connor Bazelak.
Yeah, there you go.
Kirk Cousins.
if I say we still go out and get another veteran like a Joe Flacco or Kirk Cousins.
I was looking if they've cut Kirk Cousins yet.
They have
Yeah.
not yet. If they would cut him, it would be June 1st.
Did they talk about Zach Wilson today, by the way?
No, we have not.
No, not yet.
What do you want to talk about?
Oh,
He got paid 10 mil basically.
He got paid 8 mil or 6 mil, can be up to 10 mil, but he's going to Miami.
yep.
I mentioned that in group chat earlier.
Must have missed that one.
Yes.
So that's Zach Milfson, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
going to Miami.
That makes sense.
Kenny
It's a
Pickett.
good place to be.
I also looked this up earlier. Kenny Pickett's also making like 2.2 million this year.
Yeah, it's 2.5. It's last year of his rookie deal.
Hey, you like cheap quarterbacks over there. Good shit.
It's true.
True.
Crap.
But what do you think we get to as of right now, Clayton?
We draft Cam Ward.
You don't think the Titans are going to take him?
Everything that I've seen in the last 3 weeks has been Abdul Carter at 1.
And if you don't take a quarterback, take Abdul Carter.
Right.
Yes.
I'm currently thinking if Titans pass on Duke Carter, I think we take a Duke Carter right now.
I mean,
I
you
mean,
don't
our
think they'll
defense
take
will be
Shedeur
kind of
Sanders?
fun. I mean,
No, I think we trade back into the first round pick and take Jackson Dart.
I don't think Dart goes first round.
I think you can sit right where you are with your
You can get him
like the 34th pick of the draft to get Jackson Dart
You
just
can
fine.
give him day
He's
2.
been climbing up draft boards though recently.
And so was Davis Mills at one point. I think you'll be fine.
I guess we'll see on draft night.
There were literally mock drafts after the combine or whatever year that was that had Davis Mills going at the end of the first round. I don't think it's going to be a problem. I think we'll get Jackson Dart just fine.
I think that couch needs a couple of beers.
Maybe a bump too.
Maybe a little
Yeah.
bump too.
As of right now, the Steelers need a quarterback.
Side effects include.
Yes.
I guess the Seahawks fixed their problem.
What the hell did you point at me for when you said the Seahawks? What is this game?
Peer pressure squad. Dude, it'd be cool.
Sure would be a fun team to be at right now.
The Giants still have a problem.
Would it?
Allegedly.
I don't think so. I think I can
But
play
yeah.
quarterback for them right now. I can be wide receiver too.
Some guy at work. Oh my god, what quarterback did he say? Oh my god, he was talking about Watson. He's like, I could go out there and do the exact same performance as Deshaun Watson.
That's
I said,
kinda
how
fair.
tall are you? He goes, 5'11". I said, problem solved. You'd be like Kyler Murray back there without the athletic capability. He's like, no, I'd run away from the fat D lineman. I said, the fat D lineman named TJ Watt, you get to play twice a year.
The fat D lineman that run a 4.5 40. Okay, dude.
Yeah,
Kyler Murray size Kirk Cousins.
exactly. And he's like, 180.
We really do need to do an HTS combine someday and like see what our 40 times
Really
are.
don't. I
Yeah.
really don't, man.
Oh, come on, you'd be fine. You can bench 135. We won't do 225 like they do.
Yeah, no.
somebody on the meme couch over there is going to pull a hammy, guaranteed.
No,
It's so
My
funny.
money's on that one.
we'll subtract.
Oh,
you-
here
They
we
both
go.
instantly point at each other.
Honey, you'll be lucky if you can finish the combine because your ankle.
I'll finish the cup.
You know what? You gotta get the full.
Sure.
Can anybody here bench 225? You can't.
No.
I might.
Isaac
be-
might be able to. Clayton, can you get 225 up?
I can get 225.
I figured your at max might be pushing 225.
I've never even
I
tried
might
to
be able to. I haven't done a bench in a while.
Well, you need to get back in the weight room. That's step number 1.
True.
I am in the weight room.
I bet you can get 225 once you get
I
going.
bet I could get 1 rep. And it
Yeah,
I'd
exactly.
have to
Give
be
you
on
3
first,
months
bro.
and you'll be able to get it for
No,
sure.
but I mean, like once you're lifting consistently, I think your max will hit 225 pretty quick. Mine was 185 last time I was actually like trying to push weight.
Because
But
when
I only have 130
this
feet.
was a while ago when we were at your house, we went downstairs and
You got 135 easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were repping 135.
I probably could get it.
I think I got up to
Right.
175 the last time you did.
The old-
You and I did max. I don't think I've benched much since then. Yeah. Irrational fear. I'm going up in a lot of my other arm stuff. Like I've raised weight a bunch and some of that stuff, but
Gotta hop back on it, man.
I just have this mental thing against benching by myself.
So
I do too.
illogical at Planet
It's
Fitness.
called.
I know it is.
It's called. You're either gonna let your ancestors down if you don't get this bar up, or you're dead. You pick one.
I know.
I just hope that my shoulder doesn't blow out every time I go up.
Yeah.
Real.
I don't bench much, just to make sure I.
You bench like 3 different ways when you.
Yeah, I don't like. I'm saying like weight wise.
Oh, okay.
I don't like. Just I caution on the side of. This is going to be a struggle here when I get to like the second rep, like the second set or the third set.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. But back to the NFL, Brandon Ayuk has been rumored of getting traded.
Yeah, so he has been the last 2 years.
Yeah, I
You
know.
want to make another prediction on it? You
And he's
can,
coming
I
off a
guess.
torn ACL
True.
this time.
Forgot
So it
about
makes it
that.
even more difficult.
Layton, I have a trade proposal for Brandon Ayuk, and I want to hear your opinion.
No,
Oh,
reject.
yeah?
God,
It would be Greg Newsome
Nope.
and a late round pick for Brandon Ayuk.
Wide
The
receiver
reports
is
I've
not our
seen were like a third and Newsome like a third and a fifth, I think.
wide receiver isn't our big concern right now, though.
True.
Also, why would you want to get older right now?
Yeah,
I mean, I
I don't know the
Brandon
age
Ayuk's like
between Newsom and
30,
Ayuk, but
yeah,
right?
they're about the same. Ayuk might be 2 years older.
Yeah, Ayuk's a little older.
yeah, why would you give away 2 picks of any kind when you're
Oh,
Yeah,
I
we
wouldn't
don't-
do it what Brady said for. I would do it what I had said for. Like,
Well, I was just saying what I've seen like reports of.
Ayuk's only 26.
I was gonna say Ayuk went to college with Jane Daniels. He can't be 30.
Yeah,
he
he
said
would
there's
be-
no shot he's 30. He just
Ayuk
got his
would
first big deal,
be-
like a year ago.
Ayuk is 27 this year. He's making 1.1 mil.
oh man.
Uh,
So how
next-
old's Newsom?
Greg Newsome?
Yeah.
Are you sure
Yeah.
he's making 1.1 mil? I thought that was his contract last year with all like the extra signing bonus money. He's 24.
uh,
So there's- I mean,
Because
that's
I thought
what
he
you
did
thought,
kind of
but-
similar to what
but still
Watson
not
did.
as old as I
Have
thought.
like 1 million his first year, and then just
26
have to
would be
be
fine.
massive every year after that.
Let's be honest.
according to this website, his base is 1.1. Could get up to 4.6. And the next year would be 1.2. And 2027 would be 27.2. And 2028 would be 29.1.
Little sportsman. So it's all backloaded like crazy.
I'm really hang on.
I love
What
doing that.
website are you using?
I like do that.
The first one that pops up once you Google Brandon
Two-year
Ayuk
deal,
contract.
backloaded, don't resign him.
His cap hit. He signed a 4-year, 120 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Goes till 2028.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, we can't afford that.
It's 1.2 this year, but that's not including the 4.6 signing bonus. His cap hits 11 million. Next year, his cap hits 16 million, and then 27 and 28. If he doesn't opt out, it's 42 and 44 million. I was gonna say, I know he signed a big deal, so the base can't be that low for that long.
His cap hit's insane.
Yeah.
But you're right. His base salary is pretty low.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you have, like for these first 2 years, yeah, like, that's not the worst.
Well, I'm saying because you have 2 more years of Watson. Well, you'll probably cut him at the end of this season.
Hopefully,
Right. And then you have the Garrett contract that will kick in once Watson is done.
he did.
Because the Garrett contract, how it worked, it's kicking in once Watson's contract's off the book, luckily.
That's just good GMing. You guys just have a really good front office that are just making really intelligent money moves.
Andrew Barry
All
just
done.
needs to be fired.
Jimmy needs to sell the freaking team. That's what needs to happen.
Either or.
He's an idiot.
Then
But-
he owns our soccer team.
Boys, also on football, I have some more big news happen this weekend.
Is it college?
It is, but it also kind of links into the NFL.
I was gonna say because I need to go into the vast amount of money that my football team spent, so I don't want to transition.
Hurry up, Brady. We've been recording for an hour.
Okay.
What an angry elf.
Yeah.
I just didn't want you to transition too far out. My football team has signed 9 players between yesterday and today. We've spent
Who?
$295 million. Signed Harold Landry, edge rusher. Mentioned that. Carlton Davis to pair with Christian Gonzalez, and Milton Williams will up the middle on defense. Those will all be really helpful for us. As well as Robert Spillane will be a linebacker. And we did something very similar to what we did with Kendrick Bourne, and we signed Matt Collins. Lots of Josh McDaniels guys, unfortunately. But yeah, the fact that we spent $295 million is insane. Oh, we're not done yet either.
All I could think of was, oh my god, who the hell cares?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That'll teach him.
Leo, I heard you actually did something free agency.
Hey, Brady, I hope your team's competent this year. Okay, there's
Yeah, me too.
No, I don't actually. I want to see you fail again.
I say
Hate
you've
your
been hating on Drake
franchise.
May, so saying that is crazy.
What did you say? I've been hating on Green Bay.
You've been hating on Drake May.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't care less about it. I think a sophomore slump would be hilarious.
It would be.
Should be Mac Jones 2.0. They basically look the same. All right, now you can talk about your extensive free agency
Dude, it
from
was
your
massive,
franchise.
bro. So breaking news: the Dallas Cowboys signed nobody. But they did sign Javonte Williams to a 1-year, $3 million deal.
You guys are
Which-
sick at free agency, dude.
which actually isn't awful. So I'm all right with it. Shout out to Greg Hardy being the last free agent we signed that cost over $6 million. That was back in 2015.
Nice. You want to talk about the Seahawks at all?
Nope.
All right, Clayton, go
We already
ahead.
talked about the Seahawks.
So, transitioning a little bit to college football, my team, BGSU Falcons, have a head coach. Former Ohio State Buckeyes legend, Heisman Trophy winner, number hanging up in the shoe, Tennessee State head coach, Eddie George. You are a Falcon. News broke early Sunday morning. I was driving back from my spring break trip when all that dropped. He got to town last night. They had a press conference introducing him this morning. I'm excited, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
You should
That
be.
is a huge signing for us.
That's clutch.
I saw the picture of him out in front of the big letters. I was like, it's actually real. He is actually going to this middle of nowhere Ohio to D1 school.
Sadly, Clayton
Yeah.
won't be able to watch him coach.
Well, I'm sure
He will,
I'm
just
sure
from a
he's
few
still-
thousand miles away.
Yeah, I'll be on.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
watch
fair.
on TV, absolutely. But boys, Eddie George, Heisman Trophy winner, one of the few. I shouldn't say few. One of the better Heisman Trophy winners, I would say, to make it in the NFL. I think that's a fair statement. He played for 10 seasons. He's the Titans' all-time rushing yards leader. Has over 10,000 rushing yards. So, I want to know, I'm going to give you guys 1 minute. How many current Heisman Trophy winners are playing in the NFL?
Derrick Henry's one.
Lamar.
Hang on. Minute starts on 3.
Too late.
1, 2, 3, go.
Derrick Henry, Lamar, Joe Burrow. Did
Uh,
Jefferson win one?
No,
Caleb
Devontae Smith.
Caleb Williams.
Devontae Smith.
Bryce Young.
Yeah.
I can't believe he won a Heisman.
Didn't Deshaun Watson win one?
No. Not a
Okay.
bad guess, but no.
Did Jameis Winston win one?
Yes,
Yeah.
he did.
Actually, he did.
Give me that.
Marcus Mariota didn't win one, did he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did, but is he active?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he is on a team. You guys got 3 more.
Oh, jeez.
Jeez.
Cam's
Are they all quarterbacks?
Yes.
Mac Jones.
Stafford.
Mac Jones.
No, because that Devontae Smith won that one.
Matt Stafford.
Nope.
Trevor Lawrence didn't win a
Kyler
Heisman, did
Murray.
he?
What? No, he
Murray.
didn't.
I thought
Kyler did, yes.
Kyler,
2 more.
Baker Mayfield.
1 more.
Isaac got Baker. Do you guys know who you were missing? You guys had 1 more.
Dak Prescott. No, he
he
didn't.
did not.
Lamar.
Mississippi State.
Oh, Matt said Lamar.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys got them all then. I didn't hear
Lord.
Lamar.
So I thought somebody said Baker
I
already.
thought we were still mentioning.
I heard you say Lamar, and I thought somebody else said Baker, but
But yeah, that's everybody. There's 11 of them right now. I'm excited, man. Hopefully he can get a staff together and we'll be ready to roll. He said he immediately wants to compete for the MAC title, so we'll see how it goes.
I don't think that's crazy though.
You're gonna get a lot of 5-star transfers.
I don't know if his name has that much buzz. But
I was going to
we'll
say
see.
3-star transfer.
Jeremiah Smith has entered the portal.
Yeah, to go to Bowling Green. Okay.
I'm in.
Hey, man.
Video game.
Antonio Brown came out of the MAC. It's possible.
That's not something you should claim.
Before
No, it is.
If
He's the
no,
best.
never
He's
had-
the best wide
if he
receiver
never
of the
had CTE.
2010s, outside of Calvin Johnson.
I care more about people than skill.
Nah, he's fine.
So the pot.
What other? Is that all we got on the football?
I mean,
world?
NFL, yeah, that's all we got.
Yeah, that's all I got. They haven't said
Um,
anything else about
Not yet.
guys he's bringing in or whatever. So we'll keep y'all posted on that.
I wonder if a lot of guys from mid 10 are gonna come with him.
I could see that.
He's bringing some of his own.
He's bringing some
Possible.
Possible.
luggage. And it's Louis.
Transmission NBA a little. Cavs finally clinch a playoff spot.
Well, what do you mean
Finally.
finally?
Yeah, I don't know what
Need to do it.
True.
50 win. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Joker had
The first ever 30-20-20 game.
yeah.
Stud.
Hey, I think he had like 5 steals that night too, or maybe it was 3. But
Hey.
he was everywhere.
Was it 10?
No,
Then
it's
we
not
don't
that
care.
terrible.
LeBron's out for a couple weeks,
He does
That's
that every year.
unfortunate.
but they still have Luca.
Yeah, he'll rest up right before the playoffs. He'll be all right.
Yeah.
You'll be
He does
what
it-
the
he
3 or
does the
4
same
seed.
thing every year.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out Luca for taking a straight old knee from Al Horford.
Yeah,
True. Wolves are actually playing good without Rudy Gobert.
he played last night. Scored
Did-
16 points in his return game,
Oh,
What?
God.
and he had 3 fouls in the first 6 minutes of play.
There he is.
Yep.
There he is.
Like he never left.
The gobbler.
How do you guys do last night, man?
Really good.
Okay.
Yeah, we kicked butt. We're 5-0 since Julius Randle has come back,
Nice.
and we won the last 5 games before he left. So we're 10-0 in our last games that Julius Randle has played.
Nice.
And he's actually being a team player now. He's averaging 9 assists a game since he's come back.
So he actually got his you know what together.
Yeah, he got to sit on the bench and watch and go, oh, I see what I'm supposed to do now.
Are you
So we'll see how everything keeps up with him and Rudy playing more
I'm about to
and
say
teams being more prepared for that. We're playing against the Spurs. So I mean the Spurs suck right now.
I was about to say, are you guys gonna limit Gobert's minutes?
I don't think so. I think he played 28 to 30 last
Okay.
night. But
I
Coach Finch has said he's going to stay with a 10-man rotation. To start the year, we were playing like 7, maybe 7.5. Like somebody was getting like
So,
8 minutes or so.
10 should help.
Yeah, so like Terrence Shannon Jr. is going to keep getting minutes. Jalen Clark's going to keep getting minutes.
Good. That's what you guys need.
Yep. Jaden McDaniels has decided that he's a competent basketball player and knows how to shoot and dribble. So that's helped a
Yeah.
lot. And we have Nas Reed. So
Cavs are on their third winning streak of the season.
third of double-digit winning
Yeah.
streak this season. This guy. Are you guys at 15? Is it 14?
14. And stinching for DeAndre. Yeah,
Hunter. Yep.
DeAndre Hunter.
or like 12-0 or something like that.
That sounds right. Disgusting.
Insane. But
Hopefully the lights aren't too bright when they get to the playoffs.
I love the lineup where he has Mobley at center and Hunter at the 4.
Well, that's why every single year people are
clutch
like,
too.
should we trade Jared Allen? Like, Mobley can just be the 5. Should we trade Jared Allen?
But when you have all 3 of them on the floor, there's not a lot of people scoring on you.
That is true. Defense is pretty good.
Yes, and you have a good rotational play style.
Shout out to the Wolves for having their first ever top, or not first ever, but their first top 10 offensive rating in the league since 2003.
Oh, so when LeBron got drafted.
Well, yeah, when we had Kevin Garnett
Yeah.
and we went to the conference finals.
Leo, your team's
Or did we
actually
go to the
playing.
finals? Went to the finals. Lost to the Pistons. Sorry.
Leo, your team's actually playing defense.
Correct. We had the highest ranking center in basketball this past month.
Really?
Yep, Jackson Hayes.
Jackson Hayes. What a guy.
Kind of
Thriving.
Legend.
Kind of crazy.
I lived up to being a first round pick.
Yeah. He just fits the scheme of quick, fast-paced offense and ball movement instead of actually playing just iso ball, which is what we play with Darvin Ham, which, so happy he's not our coach anymore.
Where'd he get a job? Is he on the Bucks
Milwaukee.
bench?
Yeah,
that makes
he
sense.
is.
Sitting next to Doc Rivers. That tracks.
Yeah. And then there's obviously Brady's team who is taking for Cooper Flag.
There's nothing to talk about for my team.
Nah.
Nothing's changed.
Come on.
Where are you guys at in the overall?
Come on, Brady.
Last.
How's
you?
how's Kyle
I think-
and his babysitter doing?
No idea.
Yeah, they're.
I mean, he's
they're
been
15 and
playing.
49.
So he's been
No,
playing
the
because
Wizards were
everyone's
last.
dead. Well, we lost to the Wizards, so we're basically lost.
Well, the
It's
Wizards
tie
are
up.
13 and 49.
Dude, and they're only a
We're
half
basically
game
lost. We'll get
ahead of the Charlotte Hornets.
Yep, because they've played one less game than you.
Yeah, well, Keontae's not playing tonight, so we're losing.
Do you have your first round pick this year?
We've got a ton of first round picks.
Yeah, they got everybody picks. That's not.
I think we have
Thunder.
I think we have 3 this year. I have no idea.
Oh yeah, you guys are playing the Celtics. Yeah, I'd hope you'd lose.
Yeah.
We're gonna be worse than the Wizards. I think we still play them again yet, and they're gonna beat us.
Wizards are just painful.
Yet they still beat my basketball
The
team.
Jazz are too.
Yeah, but
To say that I was able to see one of their 15 wins this season in person is impressive.
Well, the good news is we play you guys 2 more times, so
2 more losses. Sounds good.
I hope we get 2 more wins out of those. They're both in Minnesota too.
I mean, we could barely beat you when we were good. So
and one of them's the last game of the season. So hopefully we can end on a dub because we're probably gonna need it. Gonna need every spot we can get.
if we get to 20 wins, I'm gonna be surprised.
You don't want to get to 20 wins.
No, I don't. But it's again, I'll be surprised if we even did.
As far as soccer goes, I don't really want to talk about the Crew, because we're off the high of starting 2-0 and have looked awful in our 2 games since then. 3-0 loss to LAFC and a draw with a Houston team who had given up like 7 goals through 2 games or something like that. But shout out to all of the Americans playing across Europe. Pulisic had a brace. Josh Sargent has scored 8 goals in 8 games since coming back from injury, including captaining Norwich. We got a bunch of captains over there. Western
Sergio Dest played his first
Oh,
game in
yeah,
like
that was-
300 something days or
Yeah,
whatever.
Serginho Dest back. Did he tear his ACL? Is it an ACL or an
Yeah.
Achilles? It was one of those 2. One of those major
Yeah,
tendons.
for PSV. Lee.
Yep.
Yep. Hopefully the Crew can survive until the summer transfer window.
I mean, they'll be fine. We're still going to be like a top 6 team in the East. The Houston game was the exact example of what we expected. We traded away our 2 of our 3 best goal scorers, and we had no offense. The other team packed it in, 11 guys behind the ball, and we didn't have anybody who could create anything.
True.
So, I mean, that's just what we expect to happen.
Yep. You're going to have to go get a gold scorer.
True.
I'd be so happy if we got Josh Sargent. I don't think it's going to happen, but
No,
it would make me
I
happy.
think his price is way too high.
I
think
mean,
just
that has
pouring
some throwing money around. No price is too high.
True. Just go get
For bad players.
Just go get Daryl BK.
Except for Miles Garrett. That's the one exception.
That'd be
BK 's
interesting, too.
cheaper. Plus, he's just off injury, so
Yeah, but
For the
it's
third
like his
time?
4th or 5th, major
Hey.
injury, whatever
Hey.
it is.
Hey.
I don't need that.
we need that.
No, we don't.
Give me both of them. Call it.
And then bring back
Oh,
Will
that kind of
Trapp,
money.
put him up top.
Bring back Will Trapp.
F it.
Good old Will.
He had that one banger goal from like 2016 in Montfray. Absurd.
Screamer.
Yes.
Like 40 out.
And it was like his only goal.
Yep. It's like Darlington Nagby. Once every few years, get an absolute banger.
Yeah.
We're due for a Darlington Nagby banger this year. It's going to happen. Dang. All right. Podcast? Unless you guys have something on like hockey or
I have nothing on spring trading.
Oh,
I got
my
nothing.
team's
MLB The Show comes out in less than a week.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Leo's hockey team did a thing. They're gonna be really good.
I don't
Make a
know.
finals run.
Yes.
I'm gonna keep it a $110. I don't know who the hell that guy is, but his nickname's Daddy, and I'm in. I think.
He's really good. And early finals prediction: Panthers Stars.
Yeah. Quick NHL
You
breakdown.
saw
of
2
the group.
trades for 2 of the best players in the league and said, yep, those guys are going to the Stanley Cup. Wow.
Yep.
Real puck knower over here.
Yeah, dude.
I'll break down the an NHL trade deadline. Not,
We don't have time for that.
One more. I just
No.
can't believe Marchand isn't a Bruin. Like, I'm happy because I can't stand the Bruins, but I also
Yeah.
can't stand Brad Marchand. But
They're collecting captains because that's the 3rd time in the last 4 years they've traded for a captain at the trade deadline.
Panthers have?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's working for them. So.
Yeah.
quick trade down the friend group. Clayton teams did nothing. Matt, I don't think you guys
We
did.
literally did nothing. We
They
didn't
did
move a single
nothing.
person.
Yeah.
Leo traded for a stud. You guys sold, and we got a guy from the Sharks.
All right.
Cool.
I didn't even know that happened.
Yes, we got a wing from the Sharks.
Huh.
My team's competing for a wild card spot. Your team,
We're technically competing for a
they're
wild card
competing.
spot.
You're not. Leo's going for a chip. And Clayton's competing too.
Hey, shout out my team, bro.
Shout out the Stars, bro.
I don't know
Yes.
what they're doing, but they do.
I mean, I was
You traded a crap ton of draft picks for a
I
really good
know.
player, so
Yeah.
I didn't even.
It was
I looked
something.
at that. I'm like, this has to be like trading Anthony Davis or something. I don't know.
I thought the Stars were going to be the was in the West Finals before that. So,
Yeah.
Well, we
Right.
last
They got
year,
better.
didn't we lose the
And
Vegas?
yes.
Yes.
and shout out BGSU hockey for getting out of the first round of the tournament for the first time in my 4 years here.
Oh yeah,
Amen.
and getting a home game. From
Yeah.
hosting
Won
the
both games, so go Falcons. Podcast.
podcast. Wrap it
This
up.
has been Hot Take Sports episode 177. Make sure to follow us on all our social medias at Hot Take Sports 16. Give us your best hot take. Use code HTS at SeatGeek for $20 off of your first purchase. Again, SeatGeek $20 off. Thank you all very much, and we will see you all next week.